Remember everything we used to say. Spoke to one another.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to the show. Vaughn Joseph here, Vibes TV, music for the masses. Thanks for tuning in today. Hope you guys are all doing well and happy. So, joining us today in the studio, I've got with me two people. One I've just met today, Jusky from Brazil. Sir, how we doing?
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Excellent. And Mary-Louise Chandler in the house. She is representing Star People Management Global. So tell us what's that all about?
Okay, so we're not an agency, we're management representation for upcoming artists and even artists that have been around a while who want a more bespoke approach to their management. So we deal with everything from PR, marketing, social media, general management, so actors, singers, performers.
Everybody.
Pretty much everybody. Designers, yeah, a bit of everything.
So you're getting people out in front of people. Is that what you're doing?
Pretty much. I'm the queen of networking, so I have a really huge network and I try and help everybody with that, and I think that's the main thing, really. And having someone behind you that believes in you and has integrity in this business, it's quite rare.
Yeah,
So.
sure, agree with that. Which is great.
How'd you two link up?
Well, actually,
Ah,
it was kind of funny. I was looking for a producer back in Brazil for a new track. I write a lot of songs and I get really excited about these songs. I need a producer right now. So I just went online and checked about Jethro Sheeran, and I sent an email that actually Mary-Louise received. And I think I sent 3 of my tracks, right?
You did. So I have a dedicated email address for Jethro Sheeran, who's Ed Sheeran's first cousin, and basically that came through to me. And of course I get a lot of things like this through, and I'm polite and read through, but something stood out about the way you'd written
Yeah,
it.
and I remember you mentioned about one of the songs that really touched you, and then
Listen to the songs. I thought, actually, this guy's really good. Surprisingly, because often we get a lot of people send things and it's really not that great. You try and be polite and you answer, thank you very much. But there was something that stood out, and then when I actually first communicated with you, I could tell straight away that you're a really nice guy as well, which always helps. I just sort of went from there, didn't
yeah,
it?
basically from there.
We still haven't produced anything with Jethro yet, but we will.
Yeah, we will soon.
But yeah.
Yeah. And he really likes the track too,
He
because I
does,
remember
loves
he
it.
mentioned, I really like the track because it's really commercial.
Yeah.
And it's funny because a Brazilian guy writing in English, maybe this actually was something different for you guys, right?
Well, yes, it's not
What
the
is
first
this?
language, is it?
Exactly.
So
What is
it's
this
pretty
Amazon
amazing.
boy doing with English? Right? What is he doing with that? Come on. So I think that actually caught their attention as well, because basically my songs are all in English 100%, and my first language is Portuguese, so it's kind of hard to explain that.
Do you not do any songs in Portuguese?
Well, when I was a teenager, I actually wrote a song, which was back then. Pagode is a type of music similar to samba. Have you ever heard of samba?
Heard of samba?
Samba, so
Sure.
Brazilian samba. So pagode is a more commercial samba. So I remember writing one song, samba song. Can't even remember the lyrics anymore. I was only 17, but that was my very first song, long time ago. Nothing happened. Obviously, I didn't produce it, but I remember writing this pagode song, which was my very first one. Then, actually, after visiting America, I got really interested in writing in English. It was hard in the beginning to make sense of the words, Melodies, no problem, but the lyrics would actually be very difficult for me. It's just a matter of practicing. Started practicing, had some bad experiences in life, relationships that didn't go right, and then this is a lot of inspiration, which is good. Yeah. And I started from there.
Nice.
A lot of songs.
Some of the best music comes from being scuffed up by life.
Exactly.
Turning the crap into a positive. That's
From
the way
the
we go.
heart.
Yeah.
Because I think everybody relates to this kind of music. Everybody has been through this kind of shit before. I'm sorry. Pardon my English.
Oh, you say
My
whatever you
French.
want.
But basically, I think that everybody recognizes a little bit in this kind of situation. So this becomes commercial because of that. Everybody has been through bad stuff.
Yeah, it's a
especially
relatable topic, isn't it?
Exactly.
That way everybody can connect it to something in their life, for sure.
And the thing is, not everybody knows how to translate into words what they
True.
actually felt.
True.
So when someone does that, right, they can really relate to it.
So you've been wanting to sing for a while then.
Well, I've been more writing songs than singing for a while. I started singing my songs now, I would say 2 years ago.
Right.
Basically. Because someone has to perform them, right? And I think being positive plays a very important role when it comes
Absolutely,
to
law of
achieving
attraction.
goals.
Yeah.
We don't want to sound, I mean, arrogant or anything. It's just
No.
like a project. I think when you have a project, you set your goals and you just have to go for the goals.
Well, if you don't believe in it, who else is going to?
Exactly.
So
Yeah, you always have to stay
important.
positive. Keep that energy
Yeah,
from
true.
start to finish.
Absolutely.
It'll come to you eventually, even if you know it manifests itself in a different form
Yeah.
sometimes. You know, because I started off wanting to do voiceovers as an actor. I'm taking the show and making it about me now. So
Why not?
I know,
Why
right?
not?
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
right.
a chat.
Well, we're here to talk to you. So, and then as I moved to LA after having done, you know, a little bit of commercial work in Detroit, and then I started just doing more like acting stuff, no voice at all. And then I come back here, and that's pretty much almost all that I do, and I love it. You know, and I wasn't even really going to move here until I got married, and I was trying to get my wife to come here, ex-wife, and she didn't want to come to LA, so I ended up here. So, but now I do what I wanted to do, but just somewhere else. Whereas had I stayed in LA, I'd probably still be, you know, stripping and doing all that kind of stripping paint. Hi, why are you laughing? Why is that? Why is that
Ask
funny?
for some photos.
Why is that funny?
But this is the thing, we do whatever it takes, right? Whatever
Yeah,
is necessary.
exactly.
This is the thing. And something about, since I always liked writing songs, never thought about singing exactly, right? But it's natural. I think it naturally happens, right? When you start writing something,
Yeah.
the second step, you have to perform those things. Because you'll be the one actually able to get the message through.
Right.
I think. Because you were the one who wrote it. So you know what you felt back then when you were writing it. Because I don't know if someone else singing my songs would be the same way. I don't know. It's hard to
interesting.
explain that.
I think the ones that are truly from the heart, like Beautiful, which made me cry, obviously, those kind of songs, I think they're for you to sing. But I think you've got so much versatility that you will be writing for other people
True.
hits.
No,
I'm absolutely positive of that. So I think it will happen, but maybe you'll have that in mind when you write the song that it's for someone else. So
True. To get the singer personality in the song.
yeah,
No,
think about
absolutely.
who it would be for. And, yeah.
If you could perform with anybody right now, who would it be with?
Wow, someone right now, I would say Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to do something with that guy. He's
Or only one
great.
step away from. It's a possibility. You never know.
You never know. Oh, Ed is just great. I follow him everywhere. And
Yeah.
his songs are just fantastic. He's like one of I would say the singers that inspires me a lot.
Yeah. What's been like the hardest part of what you're doing? Because I know from writing short films, that's difficult. And that's like a 20-minute thing. When you're writing like an album of music, or is it that the difficult part, the writing, or is it just the coming up with the melodies, or?
Wow, I think the hardest part when you're writing an album is not to be very obvious. Because you tend to write one song close to the other or similar to the other. So when I try to write songs, I try to go like from one way completely to the other side. Sometimes we have something like you said, it's more like rock and roll,
Yeah.
and then the other one was about cancer. So something really heavy.
Yeah.
So next one I'll be singing about getting drunk, and the other literally,
Which is
and
a great one, of
which
course.
is great. So I tried to do this not to sound so obvious, nor the lyrics be really similar. So I think this is the hardest part.
Yeah.
To get one song very different from the other one, not to be obvious. I think.
Some variety. You're living in
Variety.
Brazil right now. What's going on with that? When are you going to move somewhere else? I know you said you off camera you lived in New York.
Yes,
And
I
you lived in
New York
Texas.
for a year, and then I moved to Texas because I really wanted to learn English. So I was basically studying over there, and also trying to get as much as I could from music. So I did some lessons here, lessons there, how to write songs. Basically now in Brazil, what I do, I'm also a professor. So
Really?
I teach medical students. So
Wow.
I'm a busy guy. So,
Multi-talented.
yeah.
It's like if this
And,
music thing don't work out, I can cut you open and take your heart out. You better have insurance.
So that's basically I do gigs in Brazil as well. Like
Yeah.
Before I came here, I had a very nice gig actually at a nightclub with over 1,000 people. It
Oh, wow.
was insane. Young people going crazy over the songs. Did some covers as well. I have some videos on YouTube. They were really
Yeah,
excited
really
about
cool.
it. So I'm always involved with music.
Yeah.
There's always something happening with music.
What's the most exciting part about all this? That you
When I'm on stage, man,
Yeah.
seriously. When you hear people singing with you, singing along, or just screaming.
That rush.
This last time, actually, I heard, take off your shirt. They say, oh, this is getting... Take your shirt off. I say, hey, okay.
That's
all
why I
right.
go to the gym every day.
take
It was funny.
when they say take it off,
Yeah, well,
Take
do
it
whatever
off.
they want. Take it. We'll
take
just
it
take
off.
it off.
Take it off. So you're living in Brazil now, then?
Living in Brazil now.
Yeah.
I'm
Any
actually
plans to
going back
move
Brazil.
away or?
Well, probably in the summer I'll come back here to spend some time because
Right.
you know I get to stay 6 months here without any problems.
Sure.
Just to go around and maybe do some gigs. Yeah, write a lot of
Definitely.
things. Go to the studio.
Mm.
Work on the releases that we have. We have a release coming out probably in April.
Yeah.
We shot the video this last Monday. It was awesome. A lot of extras and cameras everywhere. I felt like
parts of London, weren't we?
Yeah.
Freezing in Trafalgar Square and at the Cutty's Ark.
it was awesome.
Yeah, it's good.
Felt like celebrity already.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I haven't
It was
done a
awesome.
music video in so long. Last music video I did, I think, was in Detroit for like Eminem or something,
Wow.
and it was just like the longest day ever. I was wrangling talent. I wasn't in the video, and
Super
I know that
production,
could be a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's definitely
We were exhausted after 12 hours shooting the video.
Well,
Wow,
I
we
was
were
kind of directing,
exhausted.
producing,
Managing
Did
everything,
really.
the extras, the
that was
cameraman.
interesting. Yeah, that was interesting. Next video, we're having runners, we're having production
Yeah,
assistants because it's
you have
just
to.
a lot of
You
hard
have to.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. But this was done, this was just to begin with, get the ball rolling.
Can you
get
talk
the
about the
basic
video?
Can we
A
talk-
little bit, something, anything? You mentioned videos, so now people want to know something
Yeah,
because they're going to be
I think
tweeting
you
the
can tell
show.
them about maybe the message. And,
Yeah, well, this
Yeah.
this song is called "Just Beautiful." So I'm basically singing this song to someone, but the message behind it actually is like nobody knows the person I'm singing to. What I want to say is basically that when you're in love, the person is beautiful no matter what.
Right.
No matter the color of the eye, the color of the hair, the size of the person. So I want people to understand that everybody is beautiful somehow for someone.
Cool.
Like we just have to get rid of this image, that standards that we have. The person
Right.
has to be tall and beautiful and no, come on. Beauty is beyond these things.
Right.
Because the physique one day will go away. So this is the message behind the song, and I want people to get that instead of just going for the standards.
Right,
I
right.
want a prince or a
Diversity and
princess.
beauty and
Diversity.
beauty of people's talents and abilities,
Exactly.
not just the physical form, isn't it? And
So we can maybe say that we have a lot of different people,
yes,
Yeah.
transgenders, like
absolutely. Yeah.
everybody, and we wanted to show the beautiful side of everyone. So the message is really nice.
Yeah.
I think it's a wake-up call for society. We have to see beyond whatever physique the person has.
You had to get like a picture of like Arnold Schwarzenegger in like the 80s and then like a picture of him now. So then people could see like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
because he's a prime example of like,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And the beauty is in his talent.
Yeah.
How much he has done. This is the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
you guys in Brazil have this thing, and we cover it on a different podcast, or I cover it on a different podcast, and it's called Miss Bum Bum competition, or Miss
Miss
Bum Bum
Bum
Bum
Bum.
Bum.
Do you know what a bum bum means?
It's butt, right?
A boom boom.
Maybe that's how you say it, but it's
bonbon
Yeah.
in Portuguese is a chocolate.
oh yeah. That's same.
Same in English.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Boom competition.
Yeah.
Competition is like
This is amazing.
It
I
is,
have
it
to go
is.
to Brazil at some point. That's on my list
gonna have
now
fun. Yeah.
for that. It's just for that. We've got friends in Brazil. This is an epic competition. It's just all girls with big butts.
Big
and,
butts.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Because
Maybe I'll
Brazilian
enter.
girls,
I've got the size.
Brazilian girls, they have big bottoms.
Yeah.
Sure, big bottoms. It's natural. It comes from somewhere, probably. So it's
moving.
natural.
I'm moving. That's
But
brilliant.
one thing I tell everyone who wants to go to Brazil, just make sure you're single. If you're not single, you're gonna be in trouble.
You'll be single when you get back. If you're not
Exactly.
single when you
Somehow
go,
you'll be single. That's gonna be the result of the trip.
you'll be single
No,
when
but
you get back.
it's a really nice place.
Yeah.
It's a family place as well. You can take your whole family and have fun.
Yeah.
There are beautiful cities. Rio is one of them, for sure. One of the most beautiful cities in the world. I've been to quite a lot of cities in the world, but Rio has something special about it. São Paulo is gigantic. I would compare to London,
Right.
22 million people. And so we have a lot to do there.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
So tell us, when is the album going to be coming out, and when you said the video will be out, hopefully around April.
Yeah,
We should have a teaser first, aren't we, out on social media, etc. The press, a little bit of a teaser, and then around April time.
April, May, but I would say April. We're gonna have the first release, and then after every 2 months we'll have a new release and a new video coming out. 6 releases this year, so we're gonna be busy till the end of this year.
So you're just going to be doing a one long rollout then,
Exactly.
basically.
Yeah, one after the other until people,
Feel
you
like
know,
the momentum.
get used to it.
It seems like that's what the industry is doing now. It's just putting out singles for all year instead of back in the day when they used to drop a whole album.
Oh,
Yeah.
exactly. But the thing is, and I think it's more logical actually, because you don't burn songs that could be good. So when you release a single, you make sure you're releasing a good song.
Right.
You release the whole album, 2 or 3 songs will be very successful
Yeah.
maybe, but 10 of them
Trash.
won't be heard, right? Or even potential songs you're just burning in the album. So I think the strategy is better right now.
Yeah.
You get to focus on one song, one single.
Yeah.
If it's successful, great. If it's not, then you try another one.
Go to the next
and
one.
another one.
Yeah.
And another one.
Plus
I
the
like it
market's
this way.
like that now too, with all the streaming and stuff like that. It doesn't really lend to dump your whole catalog out in one song or on one album.
Exactly.
One album. So where can people find you? Social media? How can they get a hold of you and your
Okay,
music?
so they can look for Jusky everywhere, and then for sure Instagram. I'll be there. I'll be on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. We're gonna be releasing the videos soon. So
Yeah, Jusky
people,
Music,
Jusky
isn't it, on
Music, Jusky
Instagram?
Music. They will be able to find me, and Star People Management as well.
Course, yeah.
Mary-Louise Chandler, I'm a beautiful manager that I, seriously love. We really bond together, right?
Yeah,
Since the very beginning, it
definitely,
was great.
definitely. It's really important.
It's really important. Very nice.
Excellent. Where can people get a hold of seats? I can't speak anymore. It's been such a long day. If they want to speak to you, where can they get a hold of you?
Well, they can look us up on Facebook, Star People Management Global, or Star People MGT on Instagram. Or they can come straight to me, Mary-Louise Chandler. You can tap it in the Google or tap it in the Facebook and find me.
Excellent. That's what's up, guys. Hit them up. And we'll catch you guys on the next time when we do a show. Or I'm going to redo that because that sounded really fucking weird. My mouth is really dry, so I'm not talking very well tonight. Anyway, watch the show. We'll see you next time. You know what's up. Peace.
I'm here in front of you to let you know my heart is only yours and we should go.